Excellent greetings, everyone. Welcome to my channel, the Judy TV Show. I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues. And I am Judith. Lovelies. I'd like us to have a conversation, a discussion um, on one or two videos and then the reaction of one or two over those videos. The video that was done by May and the video that was done by German Boss Lady. And the reaction of the Jenny woman that's based in Canada. She has not stopped dragging May, as we all know. First of all, she said that, somebody that is selling recharge card, how can somebody that is selling recharge card now build a house out of recharge card money and what have you? But May said it was way back when she was in Enugu, I think when she even had her first child. So it's not as if it is something that happened now. We all know that May ran a supermarket and then a real estate company, DKK Investment, and then a supermarket here in Lagos. And then for her to be telling the story of how the house came about, well, we should be telling lies about that, knowing that at least you knows the truth. Aside that, she now said that she also attacked German boss lady who felt that Judy Austin and you posting their children, it's not a very good thing to do, especially when you is not balancing the whole thing, as in posting his children by May and his children by Judy, so that it doesn't create enmity between the children, which is the right thing, which is the correct thing that the lady said. And then to think of the fact that a German boss lady was even supporting Judy Austin before, not knowing that she had the same experience, the same experience that May had. Somebody from southeastern part of the country, according to her, did the same thing that Judy Austin did to May. Drove her out of her husband's house, took over, and then that was how the marriage, between her and her husband ended. And then I had a child or two or something, but she said the man, he takes care of either the child or the children. So this other journey of a woman also attacked her, that you doesn't need any person's permission to post his children and all that. But I don't know whether she took time to listen to the reasons that the woman was trying to, pass across or convey in her video. It's not as if she's going, after all, that, like I said, she has always been supporting Judy Austin and you. But she was only trying to say that you, at the evening time of your life, this enmity that you're creating between your children, because these children are the ones that will be there for you. That's all she was trying to say in that video. A situation whereby you post these ones, but you don't post these ones. You're giving these ones the impressions that, they don't mean anything to you. You don't love them, you don't appreciate them, or you don't even accept them as your children and all that. So that was the message she was clearly trying to convey. Not that she was trying to load it on, post your children or not. Besides, you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is in court with May over their divorce matter. And don't forget that you said, not just once, not just twice, according to Emeka Ugonye, the DPA principal partner, that you said that he's not married to Judy Austin, that they are only skid makers, and that it was only Stadike that they had as a result of a relationship of, doing skid making together. So he didn't accept that there was a second child, neither did he accept there was a third child. So that was what the woman was trying to say. But this other woman now felt that that May should not be claiming the house. If, for instance, you it's possible that you'll put about 10% or 20% of what was used to build that house. Now, Yul has children with May, and those children, it is you that is supposed to provide for them. It is only in a situation where a man is dead that you now say, okay, let's share his things. Or when a man is retired, if he's maybe a government worker or even a self-employed person, but is retired, that you can now say, okay, let's share what he has between either his wives or his children. But you is still making an income. And you said that he's not married to Judy Austin. So I don't understand how the woman will now come and be saying, in fact, the first, I saw another place where, I think it's the same video where she said that you and Judy built the house. I don't even know whether this woman realizes the fact that she's even implicating Judy Austin or implicating you, the people that she claims to love or the people she claims to protect. Because if you has said that it's not married to Judy Austin, the only skid makers, and you're saying that this house that was completed, I think in 2019, was built by Yul and Judy, that means there was a relationship between them. So he has been committing adultery, and then he will be going for this bigamy. Because I think it's the bigamy matter that is on the front burner now, that made the court to now say, okay, they are going to send their officials to come to Yul's house on unannounced investigation or inspection to make sure to be sure if Yul is living with any woman or not, just to confirm what he claimed in the church or the statement he made in the church that he's not married to Judy Austin and that he's not living with any woman. Now, by the time you are now coming to say that they built a house, are you not implicating him? By the time you are now saying, okay, May should consider the children of Judy Austin and know that a portion of their father's whatever property should also be given to them. Madam, Yul is not married to Judy. No man will have a child out of wedlock, on the basis of boyfriend and girlfriend thing, and then you want to share in the inheritance. The man may give them a gift if he has probably one or two things, and maybe a car here and all that. But the major thing the man has goes to his children that is recognized, from his wife, legally married wife. So if you are now saying that you should, May should consider the children that Judy has for you, but Judy is not married to Judy Austin, and it is only Stadike that they had, and that Stadike is not even out of marriage, is out of wedlock. So how do you now begin to say that they should have to share things? Go and check it. Where people have something to go and check. I remember a director one time that died, but the man had, I think, £1 billion in his account and everything. Unknown to his wife, because I think the wife traveled to London and was in London for some months, that the man had secretly gone to pay the bride price of another woman with some of his kinsmen, and they took photographs. So when the man now died, this lady now came from nowhere, now said, these are the children, I think about 2 children I have for this man. And the wife said, you? How? I don't know you. So the woman said, oh, he's married to me. The case went to court. So they now asked the woman, okay, what proof do you have? She brought photographs of the kingsmen, known kingsmen of the man that came to pay her bride price. And her family members, testified to that. But this one, you said that he's not married to Judy Austin. Pete Edochie, who is the father of you, said that he didn't know that you went and picked a second wife, that Judy Austin is an anti-infested faggot. That, of course, in southeastern part of the country, I understand that you cannot go to, okay, not that you cannot, but the proper thing is that if you're going to get married to somebody, your father, a male figure, even if your father is not strong enough to go with you, or he's not available to go with you, he will appoint a male figure from his family, either a younger brother, an uncle or something, but a male figure to lead the delegation to now go and pay the bride price of this person. But at the end of the day, all of them are denying that there was no bride price that was paid, that Yul is not married to Judy. So how do you now come and be telling me, okay, bring the house so that we share? If it is you that built the house all on his own, even at that, it has to be to his legal wife and his legal children. But this time around, it is May that built the house, as in maybe 80% or 90%. So how do you now want her to come and start sharing the thing with somebody that you is not married to, or the children that a child that you said it was out of a mistake, out of skit making that they got the child? I want you to consider or remember the statement of you in courts. So that if you are now saying that this thing has to be shared or that they should remember the children, those children are not his, at least going by what he said in the court. Me and you know that something like that, took place, as in the Judy and Yul has been living together. They have 3 children now and what have you. But what he presented in the court, and court works with facts. That was what he presented in the court. So why are you now coming up with this idea of how did he build the house, and it was you and Judy that built the house and everything. And for your information again, that woman, German boss lady, because I saw her video, and that she was fair enough, despite the fact that she has been supporting Judy Austin and you, she was fair enough. She did a video that she addressed you, did another one she addressed me, then did another one she addressed Judy Austin. So it's not as if she just picked on Judy Austin. And then she was now telling Judy Austin, stop posting these children. First of all, consider the fact that the man you claim you love said is only Stadike. But now you are bringing two boys and now saying your brother, which means you want to implicate the man. And you know there's a case of bigamy that is hanging on his head now, that the man is even trying to see how, he can ask you to go and stay somewhere so that anytime they come on that inspection, at least you will be able to like say, okay, what I told you people is true. But by the time you are now putting all these videos and you think the court are not seeing them or the judicial officers are not seeing them, are not seeing all those videos, of course they are seeing them. And distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you people know that those videos that Judy Austin posting now, it is not that now that is recorded. Though. It is not now. It was that during that December time when the car issue came. Even the one she wore brown, that it was with a star and her brother, his brother, where the boys were taking Caprison, and it was not now that it was recorded, because Judy Austin just had a baby girl, right? So it was not now. So the reason why she's now posting it, is what that woman was trying to address. Even I myself, I did a video on that and I said, this is the man you claim you love. Are you now implicating him? Are you now helping him? Because by the time you are flaunting this boy, you have never been flaunting this other second boy. So why are you now flaunting them now? You want this guy to be implicated so that he will go in for it. What will be your aim? The man that is the man that you claim you love, that you'll be doing jem million. Now if he goes in for that, and then maybe 5 years or 6 years or 7 years, I don't know the number of years of bigamy, if he goes in for that, for those number of years, what will you now be doing? Only you will now be bringing up the children, so the man will no longer be there. So why would you now be the one that will be implicating the man? And then this other woman is supporting, as if it's there's nothing that is going to affect this guy that is also trying to affect. I saw the man, I don't know his name, that usually wears something like a native doctor or something, puts a white something around his eyes and whatever thing. And the man was saying, you'll be careful, something that is coming, retrace your steps and all that and all that. This lady came out and said he was shouting that he should respect you. How should he say that it was a May's glory that brought you to where he was, before Judy Austin came into the picture? That it was actually his father. Madam, if it is father, his father is still there for him. So why has his glory fallen? The father is still there for me. As a matter of fact, the father is still supporting him. The father is the one that is even insisting that he should not collect his bride price from Mary's family. So why is that glory not on him now, that his father is still supporting him? Just why? The other life beer that he used to influence for them, they later gave it to his father. And then I think to Flav on Albania. He is no longer part of it. So why is the glory not speaking for him now, since his father is still there for him? I don't know why. I thought, like I said in one of my videos, what you people should channel your efforts in is getting Judy Austin to, get the family of the Edochies, or talk to the Edochies, let them even accept these children. Because don't forget that it's only Stadike that Pete Edochie accepted. This other boy, the second boy, and then this other girl, the man didn't. And you don't think there's any implication about that? From a man that is from the southeastern part of the country. You don't think there's any implication? Or you think it's something maybe if the man is no longer there, then anything can happen. It might not be that easy. So I think these are the kind of things you people should channel your efforts to do, rather than all this May house and May house and May house. You is still making an income from his social media handles. So you can afford a house. That I know too well. You can afford a new house. You can afford another house, either to buy land and build, or even buy a already built house. You can afford that for his second family. So what is all this thing that is going up and down like this, as if it's something that is not well known between both of them? Because the children he has with May, he has to be the one that will provide accommodation for them. It is not May. No matter how rich May, even if she's a billionaire or what, a trillionaire or whatever, it is the man's responsibility to provide a household accommodation for his children. So long as those children are his, he's supposed to provide accommodation for them, as well as that those of Judy Austin. That's why I say the Euro can afford it, because he's still making an income. If he's no longer making an income, or that he's late, God forbid, that's where you now say, okay, how do we now? But don't forget that the key thing here is that he said he's not married to Judy Austin. That's the key thing. So if he goes about, having children, here and there from women that he's not married to, then you now want those women to come and now share. He can give them gifts. He can give them anything to settle the probably money or whatever, but not what he built with his wife. He doesn't even own the house himself. He's not the sole owner of that mansion. Well, so this, we can call it jointly built, even though one person is 80% and himself is 20%. So you cannot totally say that it is you that owns the house for you now to come and say, okay, what about these other children, even though he seems he's not married to the woman. So how do you not be? In fact, also said that it's not the children are not his. It's only Stadike he accepted. So what are we now talking about? See, this Yule and Judy and May matter. Even you knows the truth. Up until now, you is still going about it on how do we sort this thing out. Otherwise, the impression that people has given, oh, May did this, do the Bobby, sleeping with other women, blah, 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 other men, blah, 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 blah. You would have been in a hurry to divorce this woman. He would have been in a hurry to divorce with this woman. Yulis, I think, is about 45. I stand to be corrected. So he has all the years in his life, to make money. Already he's making money now. I think he has about how many million followers. So he's making money. So that if he wants to build a house or buy a house, that I'm even sure that Yul has a house somewhere. That I suspect. So that the idea of now dragging this woman over house and over, as if you want to like leave her empty-handed. But this woman gave you four beautiful children. She gave you four beautiful children, 18 years of her life, or rather 24 years of her life. Because I understand they courtship for 6 years, and then in 2004 they got married. Last year made it 20 years before what happened now. And so it was at their 18th marriage journey that the whole thing now started happening. So 24 years of her life she gave to you, and at the end of the day, the house that she contributed more, you are now talking of taking it away from her, so that her children will now be where. You are talking of selling the house so that the money can be shared. If the house is sold and the money is shared into two, and your own is given to him, and he goes to use it to buy a house or keep it or use to do something else, and the maid uses her own to go and buy a house for her, then it's maid that provided the house for her children. It's no longer you that is their father. So it's not balanced. You use your own to go and get a house for your second family, but your first family, it will not be the woman that will buy a house for the first family. Then it's not balanced. Then it is not balanced. Meanwhile, it is this woman that contributed 80% of what was used to build that house, or how the house came to be, or whatever. So what are we talking about? Just what are we talking about? Yul even himself accepted the fact that his wife is used to call her CEO extraordinaire of DKK investment and what have you. They used to even have something academies that they train upcoming artists and all that. But I don't know. All those things have now gone underground. So how do you now want to come and it's something that two people, labored for and all that, even though one person has a higher percentage, then you now want to accommodate it? No, you that wanted to polygamy should make provisions for these other people. It's as simple as that. Because he's still making an income. If he's retired, as I said, or late, God forbid, that's when you can now say, okay, how do we now accommodate the? But even at that, he has said that he's not married to this lady. And his father bore witness that he's not married to this lady. His brothers, the same thing. His aunt, uncle's wife, Madam Rita Edochie, also the same thing. So how is it now that it has to now be made that will now be providing for what he didn't bargain for, what he didn't plan with her husband? How? Oh no, that's not fair. I don't think that's fair. I saw that and I was like, no, this woman, much as you might not like May for whatever reason, but it doesn't matter, everybody mustn't like everybody, you have every right to. But the truth about the matter is that bringing in an issue that makes it look as if these people are entitled to partake of what she labored to build with her husband, that her husband contributed less. I don't think it is fair. And don't forget that you said he's not married to Judy Austin. So that all these postings that has been going on, apparently now that Judy Austin gave birth to, and then you probably took them maybe somewhere else for them to be staying, so that if there's an investigation, so that you will not be found guilty, or found out to be that he lied under oath, because that's another offense on its own. So Judy Austin was like, okay, you want to now abandon me? Okay, let me be bringing up these children so that you will be remembered that I brought it. But you forgot that this thing is going to implicate this man. If this thing is sorted out, as in if they come for the inspection and they say okay, he's not living with any woman and whatever, and then you can now come back to your home and then you people continue your normal posting and dancing and ijemili and all that and all that. But posting those things right now, but the area I'm even looking at it is the implication is going to have on this guy, the legal implication is going to have on this guy. And this is the guy that you guys claim you love, and this guys claim you guys claim that you are protecting. Everybody, you are shouting now at a German boss lady, but what she said is right. When you go back home, think about it. When you go home, think about it. Sometimes you can forget about the mess and take the message. You might feel that, when she was saying, stop posting, so you felt she was forcing you and all that. You now posted as, okay, let me see what you can do and all that. But look at the message she's trying to convey to you. It's for your own good. Because there's a way that this thing will turn up, and then this guy will be implicated. That means you will be facing some years in jail. How do you love that? How do you like that? The very man that you claim you love, the man that you said is a very good man, is a wonderful man that provides for you and your children. How do you now justify that? Does it make sense? Help me make it make sense. Because I don't think it makes sense. I don't. Guys, I saw that and I'm like, please, so you people should try as much as possible. Let this, I think this thing is gradually coming to an end. I mean, the divorce case, so that at least this thing can be sorted out once and for all, so that everybody can face. Yul and Judy can now face, and then probably Yul can now go and then marry her properly, whether in court or whichever way he now wants to do it. While me will move on, with her children, whether she remarries or she decides to stay alone and all that. That will now be her business. But by all means, at least let all this, for the sake of even the children that are concerned. Look at those innocent children that are being put out there. The other one was sleeping and then they were trying to wake him up. What for? What impression was there? What for? What message was she trying to convey? What for? By the time that those boys are grown and they see all those things, how does it help anything? How? Especially when they will now get to hear the video or the interview of their grandfather. How has it helped anything? Just how? You just make them be a shadow of themselves. When they go to school, their peers will be mocking them and all that. Or you don't think that will happen? Friends, leave your opinion for me at the comment section. Let's have a conversation around that. I just saw that and I said, okay, let me well, as usual, let me react to this. But I keep on saying it, and I'm saying it here again, that look, there are a lot of lessons for people, couples, or people generally to learn in this Euro matter. A lot of lessons, a lot of lessons. Forget about that this person did video and said this person did video and said that. People are entitled to their opinions, and there's no way anything can come up on social media and everybody will have the same opinion. I don't see the possibility. But the truth about a matter is that there are a lot of lessons to learn from this Euro matter. A lot of lessons. And the earlier we learn that lessons and then know which red flags and which pit holes to avoid, the better for everyone. Thank you guys for always watching my videos. I like to end this video here. Like I asked you people earlier on, or urged to people earlier on, please leave your opinion at the comment section. Let's have a conversation on that. Please keep it civil. Like this video, share this video, and then subscribe to my channel so that we'll be one big family. This is the Judith TV show. Thank you guys.